My pepper sprouted just 4 days after sowing the seed with the heat mat. Journey with me and see how the progress transcended from putting the seed into the soil and how they sprouted in 4 days. Here you see underneath, you see the grow light over the pepper, and then you see the heat mat underneath it. You see the little tiny sprouts showing their beautiful faces, and look at them. Look at how green and how they look very healthy. Some of them are long, that means they are looking out for sunlight, they are looking out for light. So what I did was to bring down the grow light closer to them. As you can see, I have more than 3 or 2 seeds in a cup, and I'm gonna leave them in that cup to about 10 to 14 days and then move them to a separate cup so that they do not struggle for nutrients. This is 10 days after they sprouted. As you can see, they have bigger leaves, their true leaves has grown out, and they have additional 2 leaves. Now I am going to move them into a separate cup so that they do not struggle to get nutrient. I have placed them in a separate cup, divided them, one plant in one cup. As you can see, look at me lifting up it. You can see the roots. When you see the roots coming out of the cups, it shows that they are ready to be transplanted into a new cup. Now I divided them into 3 and I place each one in their separate cup, fill them up with good potting mix soil, and water them nicely. As you can see, I place them in each cup and I fill them up with rich potting mix soil, ready for them to continue their growth separately, and they do not have to compete for nutrients in one cup. Now you can see that the cup I transplanted them in are much bigger than when I started them as seeds. Now look at how big and how green they're looking, how healthy my peppers are looking. Now I'm gonna place them in my little mini greenhouse, and I fill them up with the grow lights very closely so that they do not have the long thin legs where they are looking for light. I put the grow light very close to them so that they have sufficient sunlight, and water them up nicely. As you can see, look at them. Look at how richly they are looking. These are my pepper plant. I have different varieties of pepper in this cup, different variety and different hotness of peppers. And look at them, looking beautiful. As I continue with my journey, I'm going to show you how they transcended from this tiny little sprout and how they grow daily. This is 2 weeks from seed to how they sprouted, and look at them when I transplanted them into a bigger pot. As we continue this journey, you're going to see how they increase their growth daily, weekly. The heat mat was taken off immediately they sprouted, and as soon as you see each growth, as the plant begins to grow taller, begin to adjust the grow light according to their height, because when the lights are too close to the heat, it tends to burn them off. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, look out for the next update in my pepper planting journey. Bye.